Hi guys, today we are going to see Amazon EC2. And in EC2, these are the topics we are going to cover. And first one, we will see what is EC2 sizing and configuration of options and EC2 user data. And after that, instance type. And after that, security groups and types of security groups. And after that, we'll see some security groups diagram and good to know some points is there. We will see that one. And after that, we will see classic ports. And after that, we will see AMI. And after that, elastic IP. First, we will start with what is EC2. Like you can see here, Amazon EC2. What is EC2 means? Full form of EC2 is Elastic Compute Cloud, and it is one of the popular service of AWS service. And this EC2 comes under infrastructure as a service. And this EC2 consists of these are the different things. First, you can see renting. You can use for renting virtual machines. What is renting virtual machines means? Suppose if you want to see, you want to use OS, there are different OSs are there. If you want to use Mac OS, if you want to use Windows virtually, if you want to use Linux, or else if you want to use any Mac or other, just you can come to EC2 instance and just you can select the OS, which OS you want, and you can launch and you can use it in virtually. And second one is storing data on virtual drives means suppose if you want to store some data, you can use EBS. And next one is ELB. What is like ELB? Full form of ELB is Elastic Load Balancing. Why we will use ELB means suppose if you're hosting any application in EC2 and if you're configuring ELB, for example, suppose you are creating two instances and you're hosting the same application in two instances and you're connecting ELB to both the instance. For example, suppose you are getting traffic. Suppose you are getting traffic around 1,000 members. And it will ELB what it will do means it will divide the traffic into two instances. For example, 500 members, like 500 traffic to the first instance and 500 traffic to the other instance. That is the job of ELB. And next one is ASG. What is ASG? Full form of ASG is auto scaling group. Why we will use that one means suppose if you are having storage by while creating the EC2, just you have gave the storage as 8 GB or 10 GB. If it gets full, it automatically increases to the 15. But for that we have to configure the ASG. For example, if you're giving minimum as 8 and maximum as 15 means it automatically scales. For example, you are like 8 GB gets full means automatically it increases to the 15 GB. That is what AHG. And next we will see EC2 sizing and configuration options. And you can see first you can select which OS you want. For example, you want Linux, you want Windows, or else you want Mac OS. Just you can select which OS you want. And next one is you can select the compute power also, how much like virtual CPUs you want, how much gigabytes of CPU you want, you can select. And next one is same as you can select the RAM also if you want 10 TB, like 10 GB RAM or 32 GB or 8 GB, just you can select the RAM also. And next one is in storage, we are getting two things. If you want to attach any storage, you can use by default, it will take the EBS. You can attach EBS also or else EF also. What is EBS? EBS means full form of EBS, Elastic Block Storage. And next one is EF means Elastic File System. And next one is you can attach the public IP address also. By default, it will accept. And also you can configure the security groups also. You have to configure. And next one is if you want to, this one is optional. If you want to keep bootstrap script configure at first glance, EC2 user data, we will see what is your EC2 user data later. And you can see here it is what is EC2 user data. Suppose if you're launching any instance, you have to configure something. For example, it has to install some packages. You want to install some packages, just you can write the packages names in user data. And while starting your instances, it automatically installs. You can see here, it is possible to bootstrap our instances using an EC2 user data. What is bootstrap means? While launching your EC2 instance, automatically installs. Next, you can see bootstrapping means launching commands when a machine starts. Suppose you will be passing some commands while launching your instances by default, it will automatically execute all the commands. In script, you will be just entering some scripts, and after that, you can see EC2 user data is used to automate boot tasks such as I have told you. If you want to install any packages or updates, you can write your data in EC2 user data, or else if you want to install any software, you can give, or else if you want to download any files from internet, just you can give the commands inside your user data. And this user data only runs with the root user. And next we'll see EC2 instance types and example. And these are the different instances are available. First one you can see T2 micro. And in T2 micro, you will get what is CPU means virtual CPU, you will get around 1, and memory you will get 1 GB memory, and for storage you will get only EBS, and performance network performance will be low to intermediate, and EBS bandwidth you will not get, same as you will if you're going from T2, and T2 large you will get around virtual CPU 4, memory 16 GB, and storage EBS, same as you can see here. There are different instances available. You can choose according to your requirement. And in free tier, you'll get T2 micro as a free tier. Up to you can use 750 hours per month. Not per month, like you can use per year, you can use 750 hours. And next we will see some security groups. Why we will use security groups means. Next, you can see security groups are the fundamentals of network security in AWS. Like if you want to give any security for anything, so you have to configure in security groups. And security group will act as a firewall. And why we will use the security group means, like if you want to control which traffic has to allow to your, if you're configuring to EC2 instance, this you can give like which traffic has to come to your instance and which traffic is go out of the instance. There are two things is there. First one is inbound network and second one is outbound network. What is inbound network means you can see from other to the instance. What is from other to the instance means like traffic, like from outside to the your instance. What are the traffic it has to come to your instance means this you can configure in inbound rules. Same as outbound rule means it will like which traffic has to come go out from the EC2 instance. You will be configuring your in security groups. Thus, you will be having inbound traffic and outbound traffic. And next, you can see these are diagram of security group. Suppose if you're creating any EC2 instance and this will be for IP address. And if you're creating one security group and you're giving the inbound rules as your port with some rules you're giving and you're giving in inbound rules, this you are giving only your computer IP address. And if you're requesting anything, like you can access it because you have gave your IP address, you can access. If someone other is accessing, you will get an error. You can see other computer not authorized to use because while configuring a security group, just you are giving your only your computer IP address means you can only access. If you're giving any, if you're like accessing with any other computer, just you will get an error here. You can see not authorized, you will get some message. And you can see your next one is outbound traffic. By default, the outbound traffic will be allowed. You can use any IP. And next one is some points good to know. So the points you have to know. And you can create one security group and you can attach to multiple instances as well. If you're creating 10 or 15 instances, if you want to attach the same security group to 15 instances also, you can just attach. And these security groups will be locked to each region. If you're creating in any security group in Mumbai region, and if you're trying to access in any other region, you cannot able to access because it will be locked down in some regions. When you where you're in which region you are creating, it will be accessed only in that region. And next one is if you will be having different ports and you can maintain like for SSH or HTTP, you can separate the each security group separately. And if you're hosting any application, if you're getting an error like timeout, means that will be your security group issue. And if your application gives like connection before or error means, then it will be your launch. Just you have to check your EC2 instance is running or not. If you're getting only timeout, just it will be the issue of security group. You have to configure the security group very properly. And you can see next point is all inbound traffic is blocked by default. What is all inbound traffic is blocked by default means like you will be conferring. If you are not conferring any inbound traffic means it will be blocked. No one can access. Suppose if you're hosting any application and if you're not giving any inbound rules, you have to give some SHTTP port. If you're not giving this, no one can access that application. You have to give the like you have to give configure some traffic. And by default, all outbound traffic will be authorized from instance to like anywhere, like it is authorized by default. If you don't want this, you can block that also. And these are the different classic ports are available. Suppose if you're launching any instance like Linux instance, like SSH should be configured. And if you're uploading any files, right, then this should be configured. FTP has to be configured. And if you want to show any secure files, this should be configured. And if you're creating any hosting any applications, right, if you want to access that application, this port should be enabled HTTP and HTTPS. And after that, if you're launching any Windows instance, this RDP has to be configured. Remote desktop, full form of RDP is remote desktop protocol. If you're not configuring this and all, you will get an error while launching your instance. Next, we will see AMI. What this AMI means, Amazon Machine Image. Why we'll use this Amazon Machine Image means, for example, if you want to customize your EC2 instance, suppose if you're launching any instance with some packages, right? For example, if you want to install some HTTP package or if you want to install some web server package, this you can install it. And you can configure all the all in one EC2 instance. And after that, if you want to make a AMI image, what we will call it as Amazon Machine Image means, suppose if you want to take a snapshot, like this one will call it as taking a snapshot. For example, what are the things you have configured, right? From EC2 instance, just you can take one scan, like a snapshot. And after that, if you want to launch any instance with the same configuration, right? Just you can launch your AMI instance. Just you can create an EC2 instance using the AMI, like you will get all the configuration. What you have done for any previous EC2 instance, right? Just you will get all the configurations. Just you can see here, and you can copy this AMI image for any region. For example, if you're creating this AMI image in region Mumbai, if you want to copy to any other region, just you can copy it. And also you can sell your AMI in marketplace as well. And you can create your own AMI. And how it works means, suppose if you want to take a snapshot of any EC2 instance, right? First, you will be launching some EC2 instance and you will be customizing it. Means, suppose if you are installing some packages or if you want to get the same thing, while if you want to launch any instances, you want to take a backup or snapshot, just you can first you have to stop the instance. Why will you stop the instance means for data integrity. For data integrity means like your data not to be lost, right? For that, just you can stop your instances. And after that, just you can build an AMI. Just you will be getting an option called like create an AMI. Just you can select the EC2 instance and just click on create an AMI. And after that, like the AMI will be created. And if using that AMI, if you want to launch any instances, you can launch. Like you will get the same configuration. What you have done for previous instance respect, you will get the same configurations. Which works means you can see here, you have created one instance in US East 1A and you have created one instance, you can see you will be customizing and you will be creating one AMI. And if you want to launch again that instance in any other region, you can see US East 1B, I have launched here. Using that AMI, you can launch. And next we will see elastic IP. What is elastic IP means? Suppose first we will see these points. You can see when you stop and then restart your any instances, means that public IP will be having some IPs for each instances that will be keeps on changing if you're starting and if you're starting your EC2 instance, it will be keeps on changing. And if you want to fix it, for example, if you want to fix some IP address, for example, 192.168.0.1, if you want to fix the IP, then you will be going for the elastic IP. You can see here, if you need to have to fix IP address, you need to and elastic IP. And this elastic IP will be in public repo, and you can delete it also if you are once created. If you want to delete it, you can delete it. And you can attach that elastic IP to one instance at a time. You cannot attach for 2 or 3 instances. If you're creating one elastic IP, you can attach to only one instance at a time. And you can remap it across instances. Means suppose if you want to uh, like attach to any other instances, right? Just you can detach from other instances and you can attach to any other instances as well. And here you will be not paying for elastic IP. It's not attached to the server. It means suppose if you're just creating your elastic IP, and if you're attaching means you'll be paying. You can see you will be not paying. Suppose if if you attach it to the server, you will be not paying. Suppose you are creating an EC2 instance and you are attaching your elastic IP to any other EC2 instance, means the pay will not be paying any single penny. And if you're not attaching your elastic IP to any other instances, right, just you will be creating one elastic IP and you're keeping in your AWS account means it will be charging. If you're not attaching any instances means you will be not charging. Okay, you can see the point here. You don't pay for elastic IP, you attach it to the server. You can see the point. If you're attaching to any other like instances, you will be not paying any single penny. And if you're not attaching your elastic IP to any other server, you will be paying. You can think like server as a EC2 instance. If you're not attaching to any EC2 instance, you will be paying. And you can see these points also. And with an elastic IP address, you can mask the failure of instances of software by remapping the address to another instances in your account. Means suppose if you are testing your elastic IP to some instances, something happened to that instances, it is not working. Means just you can de-attach that elastic IP and you can attach to any other instances. And per account, you can create only 5 elastic IP on once a time. You can see if you want to increase that one, you have to contact the AWS to increase that. And you can see overall try to avoid first, like we'll be not using much because the pay will be very high if you're not attaching very EC2 instance to any other instances. And you can go, there are alternatives is there. Instead of using Elastic API, you can just use, you can use here, you can just create one DNS. In AWS itself, you can create one DNS and you can attach that one. Or else you can create load balancer and you can attach your EC2 instance. Just log into your AWS, just we will see some practicals. Then you can search your EC2 instance. Just if you're searching EC2 and you will get the first option, just click on the first one. And for launching your instances, just you have to create on. You can see your launch instance. Just click on launch instance. You can select any region. Just I'm selecting your Mumbai as a region. And after that, you can see your first you have to give the name. You can give any name. I'm just giving your demo EC2, EC2. And you can see your we're having different OSs. You can see Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat. Will be different OSs. It will be available. If you click on Browse More AMIs, just you'll be getting the option like Mac OS and all. It will be paid. You have to pay for that. Just you can select your free tier only. You'll get some free tiers. For example, if you want to launch, like first we will see how to launch Windows Server. Like just select this Windows, Microsoft Windows Server 2022 base. Yes, I have selected Windows EC2 and in instance tab, I have told you there are different instances are available. You can see T2 small, T2 medium, T2 large, T2 X large will be having different. For free tier, you will be getting only T2 micro as free. And in T2 micro, you will be getting one VPC, one VIP CPU, and after 1 GB RAM. And after that, you'll be some, you can see the pricing also. We'll be paying per hour, you'll be paying 0.012 is like USD per hour. I'm just selecting which is free. And after that, here you can see key pair. We have to create a key pair here. What is key pair means? Will be for phones and all, you'll be having some passwords, right? Same as for EC2 instance, if you want to create any password, just you will be clicking on create new key pair. Just click on create new pair and you can give any name. I'm just giving you demo, demo one and PAM. I'm selecting PAM and after that, just click on create key pair. And you can see it has been downloaded. The key pair has been downloaded. And after that, here you can see this one network settings. In security groups, you can see by default, it will take the RDP. What is RDP means? I have told you remote desktop protocol. Why we'll use this allow means if you're not allowing this one means if you cannot able to access your OS, like virtual Windows, you cannot able to also access. By default, it will be enabled. Just I'm enabling that one. And you can see here anywhere is there, custom is there, my IP is there. What is this and all means? If you want to access anywhere, anyone can access means just you can give anywhere. Suppose if you want to access only your IP address, just you can select your my IP. And if you want to customize it, you can just customize it. And you can see the options here, allow HTTP traffic and HTTP traffic means if you're hosting any application, this two has to be enabled. like HTTPS and HTTP. And after that, here you can see the storage. By default, you will get 30 GB storage. And after that, just click on launch instance. And after that, just click on instances. You can see it is in pending state. You can see instance state is pending. We have to wait till it's turned to running. For refreshing this, you can click here. You can see it has been turned to running. And after that, if you want to use this, right, just select that EC2 instance and click on connect. And after that, here you can see RDP client, right? Just click on RDP client. And after that, just click on download remote desktop file and just click on keep. And you can see it has been downloaded. And after that, we need some password for that. Just you can click on your get password. It will take time. Just wait for 2 more seconds. I'm just clicking on again connect. RDP client. And after that, get password. You can see here. And you have to upload your key pair. Like we have downloaded, right? We have give some name and downloaded the key pair. Just click on upload private key pair and just click on the which I am my name. My key pair is demo_1.10. I'm just selecting and opening that one. And after that, just click on decrypt password. And you will get some password here. Just copy that password. And after that, we have downloaded some remote desktop, right? Just click on that. And you will be getting like this. Just click on connect. And it will ask you the password. We have to copy this password and we have to paste here. I'm just pasting here. And after that, just click on OK. And after that, just click on S. And after this, click on S. You can see I have launched here Visual Windows. And it is same as your Windows as well. And you can use if you want to download anything, just you can download and use it. I will just show you one thing. Just I'm clicking on browser. You can see you'll getting your details of your host name, instance ID, public IP and private IP and zone and instance type and network and memory. Just clicking on start without your data, continue without this data, transform and continue. I'm just typing a speed test. And after that, I'm clicking first link and I'm just clicking on go. You can see if you're getting disconnect also, it will start from where you left. For example, person it now it has been disconnected from again launching means you will get the same screen here. What I have searched before, I'm just getting that screen older. I'm just clicking on go here. And you can see the speed rate. What you are getting speed rate, that is not your internet. If I'm clicking here, you can see here, Since it is showing network, something, right? It is not your internet. It will be connected to the AWS internet. You are using what you are using, right? That one is the AWS internet. They will be connected to the internet and you're using that one. Like how much you're using, you'll be paying for that also. Since here, this one is Amazon's. It is not your internet. And if you want to close this one, just you can press here, it will be closed. Then just click on OK. It will be closed. And after doing everything right, just you have to terminate your instances. So suppose if you're not terminating your instances, right, it will be charged after you'll be getting free tier of 750 hours. After completing your 750 hours, it will be keeps on charging. We have to pay for that. For that, for best practice, just after using anything, just delete it or terminate it. For deleting, just select that one and click on instance state and click on terminate. You can stop it and you can keep it also. I'm just clicking on terminate. And next we will launch one more instance. For launching, just click on again launch instances. And here I'm just giving some name demo EC2 to. I'm just selecting your Amazon Linux. Same, it is a free tier. And after that, you can select the existing key pair as well, where I have gave for demo 100. Just you can select that one, or else just you can create new key pair also. And after that, if you're using Linux right by default, the SSH will be enabled. You can see it automatically enables the SSH. And after that, you can see you will be getting storage of 8 GB. And after, if you click on advanced details, right? If you go down, just you can see your user data. This one I have told you, I have explained you what is user data. If you want to install something while starting your instances, right? Just you can write your commands in user data. I have some commands. I am going to just write here. Just copying that. And I'm pasting here. I will explain you. And here you can see first command is am update -y. Why I'm using this command means I'm just updating all the packages. What are the packages I'm having? I'm just updating all the packages by using this command. And after that, I'm just installing this HTTPD. You can see I'm install -s HTTPD. Why I'm using this one means I'm just installing the web server. For hosting any application, we have to install the web server. This one will go as web server. HTTPD means web server. And after that, here you can see systemctl start HTTPD. Why I'm using this command means I'm just starting that one. What I'm creating, I'm installing some web server, right? Apache, we will call it as Apache web server. I'm starting that web server by using this command. And after that, you can see I am giving one more command, systemctl enable HTTPD means suppose if you're restarting like stopping your instances, again you are restarting your instances, right? Then automatically it will enable your web server. If you're not giving this command means again we have to do this one. But if you're restarting your instances, you cannot able to see. And after that, you can see I'm just printing here using echo. I'm just printing hello world from. And after that, here I'm going to give my like host name. Will be by default if you will get the host name here. And after that, here I'm storing the file in my var www and html and index.html. And after that, I'm just bringing on launch instance. Here you can see I'm hosting an application, right? Here, these options will be enabled, like HTTPS and HTTP has to be enabled if you're launching any web server. And your security group name, you can see launch wizard too, right? No, I'm not enabling. I will show you after creating these instances how to enable that one. Just click on launch instance. And after that, just click on instances. And it is in pending. We have to wait till it is changed to running. I'm just refreshing here. It is in pending. You can see it is came to running if you select your instances, right? And here you can see public IPv4 address is there. If I'm trying to paste here, and also one more thing I will show you. Just I'm selecting here. I'm just click on connect, and after just click on EC2 instance connect, and after just click on SSH client. And if you want to use it locally, right? If you want to install some software after that, right? Just if you want to execute some commands, right? For that, just click on SSH client, and after that, just copy this one. Just copy this one. Example is there, right? Just copy this one, and after that, just open command prompt. I'm just opening my command prompt, and we have to move where your like PEM file is a security file, like what we have downloaded, the keypad, what we have created, right? We have to go to that location. Mine, it is in downloads. I'm just going to downloads. CD means change directory. I'm moving to the downloads. You can see now I have came inside my downloads. And after that, we have to copy this. Example is here, right? Just copy that and paste it here and just click on enter. And after just click on S, type as, and you can see now it has been like you can use here. If you want to install any package, just you can install here. Or else if you want to create any file or folder, just you can create here. I'm just giving here mkdir file one and clicking enter. If I'm giving ls, you can see it has been created. You can, if you want to install anything, just you can connect and you can connect to your local system, like local, and you can use it. And next one, if you want to use it in online itself, means just you can click on EC2 instance connect, and after that just click on connect. You can use it internet as well, in browser as well you can use. If I'm giving here, you can see it has came the same thing. If I'm giving ls, right, you can see here what I have file I have created in my command prompt, right, that is visible. You can see here. Same as you can use here also. If you want to use, if you want to create anything, you can create here also. You can use online also. You can use offline also. If you want to use not offline, if you want to use in like local system, just you can open your command prompt and you can connect it. For connecting, just you'll be using this SSH example, this command you'll be using. And first we have to move to your downloads, like where your PEM file is there. And after that, just come to instances. I'm just selecting that one. To select, you will get the public IP address, right? And after that, if I'm pasting my public IP address, can see I'm not getting anything. It will be going to the keep on loop. You will not get anything. Why you are not getting anything means because we didn't enable any this one HTTP traffic. For enabling that one, you can enable the while launching your instance as well, but I didn't enable. Now how to enable means just you can see your security, right? Just click on security. After selecting your instances, you'll get the option called security. Just click on security. And after that, you can see there is no inbound traffic here. You can see there is no inbound traffic. You're having only one inbound traffic, that is SSH. And after that, if you go left side, you can see your security groups. Just click on security groups. And that there is my launch wizard 2 for my EC2. Just select that one and come down. Just click on inbound rules and click on edit inbound rules. And you can see by default it is having SSH. Just click on add rule and we have to enable the HTTP traffic, right? Just you can see HTTP is here. And here I'm just giving anywhere IPv4. I'm just enabling one more HTTP. Yes. You can see I'm just giving HTTPS and here I'm giving anywhere. And after that, just click on save rules. It has been saved. If I'm going for instances and if I'm selecting my instances, just refreshing it, refresh. I'm selecting here. If I'm going for the security, you can see here now it has been enabled. And if I'm trying to access, I'm just giving details. I'm just copying my address. I'm just pasting here. You can see now I'm getting your hello world from my host name. And after that, I'm just getting here. I have in user data, I have pasted this one, right? It has to print hello world and my host name. It has been printed. Why now it is printing? Why before it was not printing means? Why means we didn't enable any HTTP traffic. So if you're hosting any application, that HTTP and HTTP traffic has to be enabled. And after that, if you want to, here you can see this is my public IPv4 address, right? Just I'm copying here, just going for the notepad. And if I'm stopping my instance, then can see it as stop code. If I'm trying to just click on again, just click on instance type, just click on start instances for starting again. Now it is in pending. Yes, now it has turned to running. If I'm starting my instance, so you can see I'm just getting a public IP. And if I'm pasting here, you can see the difference of each one. Before I was having this IP address, and now I'm having this IP address. IP address will be keeps on changing. Whenever you are restarting and like restarting your or stopping or starting your instances, it will be keeps on changing your public IP. For the, if you want to get any static IP address, right, then you'll be going for the elastic IP. You can see the option elastic IP. This you'll be clicking on elastic IP. So if you want any static IP, just click on allocate elastic IP address. And just if you want to allocate to this region, that by default it will take. And after that, just click on allocate. And after that, you can see the elastic IP has been created. If you want to attach, if you're just creating and keeping means it will be charged. For attaching, just select that elastic IP and click on action. Just click on associate elastic IP address. And you can see instance by default it is using instance and just select the instances. It will show you which is running. Just select that instance and select this one by default. You will get that one. Just select that one and click on associate. If you click on associate, it will be attached to your instance. So I'm just going here. The IP address will be attached here. If I'm trying to refresh, I'm selecting my EC2 instance. You can see I'm just getting some address, right? I'm just copying here. If I'm trying to reboot, I'm just giving the reboot instance. Or you can give start and stop. I'm just giving restart. And this is the I got. This is the elastic IP. Static IP also will call it as if I'm rebooting this one. So I'm rebooting also, you will get the same IP address. If I was starting and stopping your instance also, right? You will get the same IP. This is what elastic IP. And after that, just try to delete all the things. If you terminate the instance and after that, just go to elastic IP and delete that elastic IP as well. If you're not deleting, it will be charged. First, we have to click on release elastic IP. You can see it is showing error. But why means first we have to terminate our instances. First terminate it and delete it. For terminating, just click on terminate. Select that one and select instance and click on terminate. It will be terminated. And after that, just go to elastic IP. Now select that elastic IP, click on that. Just click on and click on deassociate elastic IP. And see it's showing deassociate. And after that, just click on action and just click on release elastic IP address. If you're clicking on that release means it will be deleted. You can see it has been deleted. Now, any queries, just you can contact in WhatsApp or else you can just mail it. Thank you.